Hi, in the last session we have seen how to list the importing countries for your product. Now what are you going to do with this list of countries? Which country are you going to concentrate first? And why should you concentrate on that country? Is it really necessary to choose one particular market for your product? How will it influence on your export success? These are all going to be discussed in this topic, market prioritization. For this, we are exclusively going to use the trade map and the factors involved in the trade map, because the trade map tabular column comes with certain values and data. Insight is everything in export business. If you know how to use the data and how to draw an insight from that data, it is going to have a huge impact on your export business. Let's start it. Trade indicator. This means what has been happened till the recent years with that particular product. This exclusively shows value, trade balance, quantity, unit value. We are going to use this to understand the current indicator of the particular product's import or export. I am going to use the same desiccated coconut as an example. So, desiccated coconut exported from India to the world, criteria exports, trade indicators by country, direct data. This means these data are collected from the exports of India. Scrolling down, here it shows the importers value exported in USD in 2016 in terms of USD thousands. So, this shows the worth of desiccated coconut exported from India to UAE. Trade balance and the value exported shows the same number. What does it mean? This means UAE is completely using the desiccated coconut that is imported from India for its own use. Then quantity exported. This is 3,154 tons of desiccated coconut exported from India to UAE in the year 2016. And the unit value is 1,464 tons. This indicates the FOB value. So, when you are talking to a buyer in UAE for desiccated coconuts, you can ask for his target price. In case if he says that he doesn't have an idea or he asks you to give the FOB value, you can look into the trade map and get an idea of FOB value. Here we have to be cautious because we do not know whether this value represents what kind of package or the branding. So, this gives you an overall idea of FOB value for your product. So, once you have the product value, you can check whether you are in the right track of calculating the product price. We will see the pricing in the future session. Next one is trend. How is the exports of desiccated coconut or a particular product is in trend? For this, we are going to use three other columns: average growth in value, average growth in quantity, growth in value for last 1 year. Let's get over to the trade map. How is the exports of desiccated coconut is performing, or what is the trend? Let's consider the importing countries. Growth in exported value between 2012 to 2016 in percentage. So, this shows the US dollars worth of particular products exports from a country to a partner country. Here if we see UAE shows a very good positive value, that is 75%. If the value is between 2 to 3%, you can consider that market. In this case, 79% is a good range. And we can see the quantity. Quantity is also in the positive percentage. This means simultaneously the quantity amount of desiccated coconut that is exported from India to UAE is rising, same as the value of the desiccated coconut. But when we see in the case of Nepal, it shows a negative range. This means minus 9% for the quantity exported. That means the quantity is getting reduced at the rate of 9% and the value at the rate of 5%. That means there is a little increase in the price from one year to next year. And the growth in the last year is also has recorded a negative growth. This means it has been decreasing in the imports of desiccated coconut. Though it is in the top list of importers, as a new exporter, I will try to avoid Nepal and concentrate on UAE or on the countries that is from the export potential map. Okay, but certain country doesn't show any data. Why is it? It means they may be the new importers of desiccated coconut from India. Is it true? We can check it. In the criteria tab, choose yearly time series. So here it shows the export value. When we come to Spain, it recorded 0, 0, 0, 0 till 2015 and it shows the value in 2016. This means Spain is a new market for desiccated coconut from India. Spain could be importing desiccated coconut from some other country, say from Philippines or Indonesia. But from 2016, it has started importing desiccated coconut from India. So this is a good sign. We can capture the new market. So when you are prioritizing your importing countries or shortlisting your target country among the list of importers, please consider these factors. Choose the countries which registers a positive growth so that you will have a good scope of capturing a decent market. Next one is structure. Structure of the importing country. How is the importing country is performing? For this, we are going to consider share in world's imports, share of particular country's import into that country, ranking of partner country, total export growth in the value of the partner country. Here, share in India's exports percentage. That means in total imports of into a country, what is the percentage of India's exports to that particular country? In this case, it considers all the products. So here India is a dominant player in UAE market. About 1/4 of UAE's import is from India. Whereas if we take some other country, say Bahrain, it is just 1.4%. So desiccated coconut, when we come to share ranking of the partner countries import, that means UAE is at the rank of 25 when we consider the total import from the world, and it records only 1% of the total imported value. Here the total import growth has recorded a -7%. This means UAE is not importing that much of quantity or value comparatively with the over the span of period. That means their total import is getting reduced. But in case of desiccated coconut, it has recorded a positive rate. Let's see an example. We can see the Turkey. Turkey's import has been growing over the period of time. When we see desiccated coconut, it has recorded positive growth in both value and quantity. Here, the quantity is being exported from India to Turkey in a 84%, but the value is not rising comparative with the quantity exported. So when I am exporting to Turkey, I can get a good quantity of order, but I have to fix comparatively less price for Turkey market. So this is how we can use the data from trade map while prioritizing the import market.